Hello. Okay, I think we're up and rolling. All right, I'm coming to you from my kitchen today because it's fall. We're in the second week of September, and this is often a very busy time. So kids are back in school. We're still got COVID kind of going on, so a lot of you are homeschooling little ones. And we're also getting back into routine. Many of you are going back to school, or your kids are going back to school. So it's very, very busy, and we're wanting to get back into routine, and a lot of us are wanting to feel better. So coming out of the summer, we're wanting to get back into our fitness programs and back on track with eating. And yet, when we're really busy, that can feel very hard to do. So I'm coming on with a quick tip. So one thing that I have finally gotten into, and it's something I resisted for a very long time, like pretty much all my life up until this past year, is batch cooking. Now, batch cooking used to sound very intimidating to me. And I remember, seeing friends' Facebook and social media pictures of their batch cooking and thinking, oh my gosh, it looks so amazing, but nothing that, I'm not up for that. I don't want to spend a whole day cooking. I don't want to spend a whole day in the kitchen, or it's just overwhelmed me. It's just too much. So how do we make batch cooking easy? Because honestly, now that I do it, I don't mind spending more of a Sunday doing this because it frees up an entire week in terms of cooking and cleaning. So it's just so handy to have meals that are already available, already ready. I now work out a lot more consistently because I get there sometimes in the evening if I don't make it earlier in the day. And knowing that my dinner is already done, it's already prepped, it's not an issue because I don't also have to factor in the whole preparing it, cooking it, and cleaning up time. So for you, maybe you have kids who are in sports, who are in activities, maybe you have your own activities after work that you'd like to get to, where the preparation and having food easy and ready to go would be so helpful for you to either enjoy your evening more, or to get to relax, or to do something you might prefer. So here's a couple really quick tips in a very non-intimidating way. So first, roasted vegetables. That takes a little bit of prep time, right? But when you bring home your vegetables from the store, whether you got carrots, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, it takes time to put that all away. But if you keep it out, give them a quick rinse, chop them up really quickly. As you're doing so, allow the oven to warm up, and then just throw them on a pan. Throw a little bit of olive oil over top, maybe some garlic powder, some salt, some pepper, any herbs or spices that you really enjoy. And you can create, in a very short period of time, while they're roasting, you can do other things. In a very short period of time, you can fill your fridge with roasted vegetables. These are great as snacks if you're wanting to lean up, if you're wanting to kind of cut the sugar cravings or the simple carbs, or going to the cupboard for crackers or whatever it is. If those are already ready to go in the fridge, they're amazing. They're great cold. You can throw them in your air fryer. They're great paired with mustard or any of your favorite dips. If you want hummus to increase your protein, they're great with that. Throw them in a wrap, throw them in a sandwich, throw them on top of a salad, throw them on top of a pasta. So in terms of batch cooking, that's one of my favorite things to do actually, is just to roast a whole bunch of vegetables. It's not a massive meal that you're making, and it allows now you to create a ton of different options that is really, really quick. So whether it's you, your husband, a partner, a friend, you probably don't have your friends living with you, your kids, just having all those roasted vegetables ready to go. You can make a breakfast, you can make omelets, frittatas, tofu scrambles, whether it's breakfast, snack, lunch, or dinner. It provides a ton of variety, and that often is a block for us, right? So if we have to get the vegetables out of the fridge, chop them, wash them, chop them up, get the pans out, all of those extra steps is just way easier to go to the cupboard. So there's one. Another, garlic. So again, I'm talking about batch cooking. You'll realize this isn't really about batch cooking, but just making food prep way, way easier. I love garlic, but it's finicky, it's time consuming, and especially when the cloves are small. So what do? I just cut off the pointy part. I drizzle it with olive oil, and when I'm roasting my vegetables, I just stick these all over the place. So either I'll break the cloves off, but you don't need to peel it. That's the beautiful thing about roasted garlic. You leave this the paper piece on. You just kind of maybe, you know, want to take the outer skin off a little bit, but then leave that on and then roast it. And then when it comes to eating it, you just squeeze it and it just comes out so easily. So that's my roasted garlic tip to boost your immune system during the fall season, flu season, COVID season. Another thing that makes things really easy. So I have a pan here. I actually got 3 in each other. And this is something that I found, you may have found this as well, but it's reusable tinfoil. It's in the tinfoil section at your grocery store. And I keep them in the pans. So you'll see they're already in there. I cut them to the pan size. Again, it's just about making it really easy, right? So now I don't need to oil or grease a pan and get a pan all prepped. It's already ready. So again, when it's time to throw the vegetables on, it's super easy. Last tip I'm going to share today is this board. So part of the intimidation factor or the overwhelm factor for a lot of people is the meal planning takes a lot of work. The last weekend I made black bean burgers and I made a double batch, so I made a lot. And knowing what you're going to eat takes the guesswork out. It also takes out a really dangerous question. When you're tired at the end of the day and you ask yourself or your partner or your kids, what do you feel like eating tonight? That is danger zone. You're tired, likely, especially if you've had a really long day. You might be a bit stressed. What does the stressed mind want? It usually wants sugar, it wants something easy, it wants pasta, or it wants skip the dishes, or it wants something like that. So we use this board. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I put the dinners on here. So we know exactly what we're having. It helps me decide how I'm doing the prep work for the week. Because I did black bean burgers, we have a lot, and so to keep variety, because we have black bean burgers now every night for dinner, to keep the variety, I'm just switching up the vegetables and I'm switching up the kind of salad that we serve it with. So on Monday, it was with yam fries and a salad. Tuesday it was with romaine salad, and the black bean burgers were served with sourdough buns, and we had air fryer fries. Wednesday was with a kale salad. They were bunless, and it was with avocado and other vegetables. Tonight it'll be with a green salad and avocado, and then tomorrow I'm out of town. So this makes it really, really easy. And then we've got the grocery list here. So that goes on the fridge. So every time we're getting low on something, this is really easy. We don't have like scrap pieces of paper all over the place. Nothing gets lost. It just goes on there. We put it on and then we go grocery shopping as needed. So those are some tips to help you stay organized, healthy, on track this fall during a really busy time. I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a great day. Bye.